Alright, let's get started. There we go. Excuse me. Let's get started. See if people come. I really need a better ref thing. I need better ref things. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Hello, thank you for coming. It is going okay. A little warm today. Still worried about my mom. But not much I can do about it right now, unfortunately. Hope you're doing well as well. Doing a horrible burb. Horrible burb. Big fluff. Just a big fluff ball, puff ball. Somebody asked for like Swatch and Swatchling's Eldritchrune, so I'm like, alright, here we go. They're horrible burbs. I actually googled horrible birds just to kind of get an idea of stuff, and it was all like shoebills and emus and hello, thank you for coming. We're drawing horrible birds. It was all like emus and shoebills. I'm like, oh, so you mean the cool and patoos? So I'm like, the coolest birds, you mean? Why are we calling the coolest birds the horrible birds? I don't know if I like those claws. They gotta be scarier. They gotta be spoopier. Also, right now this is, I don't know, this is kind of a mess. I think we should probably do more of an actual form to it. Maybe they're very vulture-y, triangular. Well, and the ads go as they do. I can have like mostly long neck and big mouth, so shoebill mouth. Hello. Well, they're in luck because that's what we're doing today. Here's a cute one. We're doing Swatchlings and Swatch and some various other ones. Actually, I gotta look at the. He's got like that pink symbol, doesn't he? A little bit of pink stuff will make him stand out. Hello. Thank you for coming. As we draw these horrible birds, which will probably make them all like black, but just with a little bit of color in them. Big old crow guys. I figure out how to do the claws. Maybe they only have a one claw thing? I don't know. Make them stand out if they just have like a hoot tripod claw going on. I don't know. Except Hoot Hoot apparently doesn't even have one foot. It kind of looks like it does, but it's got two. I don't know. What are you doing, Hoot Hoot? Meow. Hello. What program am I using? Just Photoshop. Shelling out for good old friggin' Adobe. Have it as a text right off. Because, I've just been using Photoshop for so long, it's what I'm familiar with. Yeah, okay, he's one-armed hoppity birds. Hoppity birds! They're so hoppity. Well, even now it's still giving me problems. Come on, stop that. Stop that. We'll do some color on this later. Yeah, okay, just they're minions, so they're little one-legged birds. I'll do a bunch more. And then I'm tempted to do that for the birds thing again. They're all sitting on a wire. See, what's the other thing? Okay, they all have diamond eyes. I don't know if I should make their faces white or keep them all black, kind of thing. Like they are in-game. Definitely they're all like a big feathery mess. Feathery mess. But also kind of cute. They have no tails. They don't need tails. When you're a tattletale. Also, one person asked for rules cards, so I'm gonna have to... I have an idea of what to do for like a little short, funny joke comic with him, but I need to figure out a design. I guess I'll figure out as I go. Horrible birds are patoos. Is that how you pronounce it? Just patoo? Patoo? Eldritch swatchlings, yes. With swatch. If they have... Basically, they're going to be like all black. Well, actually, I'm trying to decide if I want to keep the faces white or not. Could work either way. They're horrible little burbs. And they go around collecting rumors. And... everybody loves a horrible little burb. Mom! Feed me! And honestly, I see quite a bit of like people kind of depicting the Addisons and the Swatchlings as birds anyway, so... You know, it works. Yep. It's like, oh, it's just normal that it's biting, it's fine. That's how it's supposed to be. Honestly, that was kind of my experience with parrots. One time I tried to, like, a friend had me over and I was looking at their parrot and tried to gently reach out and give it a touch, and it was like, no. You may not have anything bite. But I don't know if that parrot was being super well taken care of at the time. And the sand tap. His foot's a little too big. They just hoppity hop. And I'm very tempted to have them all just on a wire together, like for the birds. I'm kind of drawing it backwards. Big Muppet mouths. Everybody likes big Muppet mouths. Yeah, exactly like that. They are both adorable and also much easier to draw. Hello. It's smaller. Regular mouths are silly. Yeah, exactly, like that guy. Which I honestly like better than the bog face guy. I prefer that. You have a little sticky sticking out. These guys are gonna be fun to color in with all these giant things. Giant pieces of black. Let's see what else we got. I want to do like one more to show different colors. And then also have them on the wire because that'd be funny. You're just surrounded by horrible burbs. This is a horrible burb. It's all bunched up and it's like, don't touch me! I'm a soot sprite. Give me candies. Well, it's a good grief. I have the crickets in the bathroom and they are still just super loud and I can hear them. I don't know if anybody else can, but I can. They're super loud. Also, thank you new folks who are following. I super appreciate it. Just super puffed up. Actually, maybe I should put one of the... I should swap ones that are flying with ones that's around. That's okay, I guess. Yep. So yes, horrible birds. But also very cute burbs. Gotta make sure I save often, or else doom will befall us. Like it has so many times in the past. We'll do another quick, I can't resist, I have to do the birds on the wire thing because it's funny. Pull this down a little bit. They're all like, ah! I'm sure somebody else has made this joke before me. That's okay, I'm gonna make it again anyway. They'll never stop being funny. Puff. It is one simpler than the other one. Build it with black later. That is true. Seeing the normal buff guys on wire would also be extremely funny. In fact, that'd probably be even funnier than this. That would be maximum funny. So if these look weird right now, I'm probably just gonna fill them in all black. Except for they'll probably have a white beak. Father! Father! Why must we be squished, Father? And if I don't do it, I hope somebody else draws regular swatches. Just perched on a wire. Beat me to it and all that. Also, they definitely all squeak like the birds in the Pixar short. It's little dog toy squeaks. And probably half of what made that so funny was just the sound effects. This bird's like... I'm also probably change like their eyes and the inside of their mouth to like the actual colors that they change, like in the game where you make them hot or cold. Now they are just a screaming diamond. Okay, make this a little bit smaller. This is gonna take a while to go back over with black, so we'll do that later. In the meanwhile, another one that I was asked for was king, so spade king. And I imagine the only way we're gonna be doing that is emphasizing how horrible stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, is like he's already like the stomach mouth is already pretty creepy. So I feel like it's just a matter of plussing up that. Part of me is just concerned that they're gonna be like, this looks like something else that already exists, and I'm like, I know it does. Please. I said please. But yeah. And I guess I'm sticking with the idea that well, I don't know, maybe I should get to him. No, we'll try and do that. Kind of be creepier if like his top head is kind of vestigial and it's mostly just the horrible stomach mouth with all kinds of like those horrible spade tentacle tongues coming out. Oh, it looks like that CP3, the IKEA one. Oh, I've seen the IKEA ones. I don't think it's gonna look like that. That'd be kind of. I don't know how that would work if it was like, this looks like the IKEA one. Like I do like the idea that all the bosses are like kind of put into the environment, like they're kind of rooted to the environment. So it's got like, I don't know, a lava flow thing going on. And also lots of spades. Spades are everywhere. Maybe we'll put Chris up there again. To tie all the bosses together. Not sure that they're large. And yeah, just Lancer is exactly the same. No change. No explanation for it. Everything else looks scary. Except for Lancer, who just looks the same. We gotta do the Five Nights at Freddy's thing and do like multiple sets of teeth. Because everybody agrees that's scary. They're horrible and jagged. Yeah, that would be probably a lot of Eldritch stuff going on, is weird body horror. He's like a shisha now. Actually, I also like, I don't know if this is like considered fleshy or like part of the rocks or what. If they all like spawn little spade things. Maybe he's got like, I don't know. Trying to think. It's like unnaturally wiggly. Oh no, a Homestuck reference. The true horror. Oh no. This probably does reference something in Homestuck, doesn't it? I don't even know what it would be. I'll do Jevil eventually, I just don't know when. Yeah, like a split face or something, I don't know. Also, let's put the crown around the middle instead of on his head. because freaky. Wait, what was this? Since they're underworld. Oh wait, that's like another yeah, that's like some other AU. I haven't quite heard of that one. Yeah, like I don't know if I can do super gory. That's just not as fun because then you're just focused on the gore part more than like the fun part. And you can do stuff that's scary without it being necessarily gory. Like all the blood and gut stuff. He's got a crown with spades on it. But King is already very spooky, honestly. Like even when I first saw his design in Canon, I was like, whoa, ooh, that's spoopy. That's the spoopy. Somebody else already has, that's true. I would still watch like a, I don't know, a 10-hour video essay of somebody explaining them all and how they all relate to each other. But I ain't putting that together. I don't have time. Somebody else do it. Kind of split. And I don't know why. I'm pretty sure that AU exists, actually. Like, isn't that the whole point of, like, I don't know, the error sands or whatever, is that he erases other AUs? Like, if you can think of it, somebody's thought of it. This is a nice version of this song, though. Maybe he can have like little spikes around his head or something like that. Something small. Yeah. The ironic thing is, I think when Alphys is talking about that she thinks there's alternate universes, is that is a Deltarune hint. At the time, it was a Deltarune hint, and we didn't even know. There may be alternate universes out there. Yes, there is one where you are just a school teacher. Could also struggle with that job, too. I don't know if she's referencing the player at that point, because, like they're talking about, you know, who she's going on dates with. And, you know, if you choose the one where it's like, I don't know, then Meton's like, aha, nobody knows, it's a mystery. And she's like, well, it could be in other universes, you know, this might happen. And if I recall correctly, that's what she says. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the dialogue. I should replay, but I don't want to replay because then I'm going to reset my pacifist ending. I'll just replay if I'm playing it for like a friend or a family member that hasn't seen it yet and I want to share it with them. That is my, I will break my pacifist thing excuses. I'm going to share this with a friend who wouldn't do it otherwise. I'm kind of hoping when my mom comes up to visit, then I can get her to play it a bit. But well, I don't know if she'd really want to play it, but at least watch me play it. So I'm like, I want to share this with my family, and the problem is they don't care about video games. So it's hard. My thoughts right now are like the Eldritchrune bosses or super bosses, like they grow little minions even though they can't move. We've got little spade soldier guys, because of course. They just pop out of the ground like daisies. Soft baby. Now the horrible part. Horrible, horrible mouths. Actually, let's do like event hunt. Oh no, audio corruptions. Okay, what's worse? Having like the human teeth in front and like sharp teeth in the back, or all human teeth in both ones, or all sharp teeth in both ones, or sharp teeth in the front and human teeth in the back? I'm not sure which would be worse. Which is more horrible, but yeah, just leaning into like his horrible stomach mouth because it is already horrible. Don't have to work that hard to make it worse. Chin falling sound. Someone out there, someone watching her, someone she thinks is cute and interesting. I don't know if that's referencing the player. Maybe, maybe not. But I think if she, like, if she talks about the alternate universes thing, then, like, I'm not sure how that would relate to the player. I don't know. I mean, maybe. What I honestly would be really nice is if, like, there was a reference somewhere that was, like, I don't know, a really big compilation of, like, all the various dialogue choices that you can get in, like, Undertale and Deltarune, because there's so many different spots where, like, things change. It would be nice if you can just, like, I don't know, somebody made some huge compilation so you can scrub through and see all the various dialogue choices, because being able to compare and contrast those is so useful. Oh, okay. We'll have to look that up then. Eating flavor text. Yeah. Gonna consume all your flavor text. Honestly, people are gonna be like, hey, this is just like that one Pokemon. Yes, it is. It's friggin' what's it called? I know I've caught some of them. Guzzlord, that's it, Guzzlord. So that's the comparison you're gonna make. Oh, it's just Guzzlord. I'm like, yes, it's Guzzlord. It's SCP-630 something's Xenomorphs. It's never just its own thing. I'm sorry, Guzzlord beat me to it. It's not too much like Guzzlord, I don't think. It's got like a much smaller head on top anyway. I should know, we're just fighting a Guzzlord or something. I don't know how you would possibly do that. It's not a long way back to chase. Isn't she basically like chasing you the whole way? Are there like certain parameters she won't go past? I don't know, I feel like yeah, if you turn around, there's got to be places you can't go. That's nuts. Like, can you take, like, how far back can you take her then? That's gonna be so much fighting it because she's gonna keep catching up with you. Or outrun her. Alright, now I'm gonna do this on a separate layer. Actually, I should probably layer these. I can't type worth crap. I need my keyboard in a better place. Always better to label stuff, otherwise you'll get lost. She stops following you after you leave the encounter room? Okay. I guess that makes sense. How am I making these, like, appendages. So because like I think in canon they're like kind of metallic. Should I lean into the metallic option or go more fleshy, which is ugh. There's like a bunch of them. Hydra tongue. Ugh, he cut off one and a bunch of other ones grow back. Yeah, they're like a chain. So I guess I could do that here, but chains are a pain in the butt to draw. Like, they're so annoying to draw. You gotta do all those little links. Chains are pains. They are. Get up on the Hydra's back! Get up on the Hydra's back! There's some squirming out here. I don't know if I'm gonna go and do them all as chains. That would be kind of annoying. Cool, but not unless I do like a brush with it. The problem is you can always tell when you're using a chain brush. This guy brushed his teeth. I don't know how he would. I don't think he can reach them. Like, how do you... I guess he can get his minions to brush them for him, but I wouldn't want that job. Seems like a really unpleasant job. Oh, he got bad breath. Can the chains hold the toothbrush? I don't think they can. They are spades. They are spades. They cannot hold a toothbrush. Also, if you're an Eldritch, you know, god monster, who cares if you don't brush your teeth? Who's gonna stop you? Who's gonna make you? Should I add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we can go for 7. Make it a fancy number. Brushing teeth is healthy, but what if you don't care about your health? What if you're like, screw my health, I just want to torment mortals? He can't go to the dentist, he can't move. The dentist will have to come to him, and I don't think you could pay a dentist to do that. Try not to have this stuff overlap too much. So many tangents. Ugh. Oh, I just realized it's ads. I gotta stop and do my stretches for my wrist. So let's do that. This one's pretty fun. Very horrible looking. I gotta add a little Chris in the foreground to sell the scale of it. Actually, shoot, I'm gonna have to go look up what I have for my Chris drawing. This is why I need to get a pure. I should basically somebody at my work recommended the program PureRef, which I guess you can make little reference pages for it. Just drag and drop a bunch of art in it. I'm like, oh, that's actually like super useful. I should try and give that a try and see how it is. But before I stretch, especially, I gotta take care of my neck because I could not even draw last week, or couldn't stream last week because of the horrible neck pain I was in, which was really bad. It was not a great weekend. Looks like a giant toothy onion. The real onion sand. Yeah, I bet it's a lot of fun to like dig through code and just see little dumb messages that Toby or whoever have written, because you know you do that sometimes when you're writing code. Just leaving silly messages. Whoever wrote what the F is wrong. I'm pretty sure almost anything that has a significant amount of code just has a, like a fuck this written in there. I don't know what's going wrong. That's why I wish I could code, but I don't know if I can handle it, because like knowing that there is a problem but not knowing how I'm supposed to solve it just drives me nuts. The few times I've tried it, like just for other programming things, I'm like, oh no, this is hard and I don't know if I'm having fun, which sucks because I wish I could get past that bit. Yeah, it just seems so intimidating because there's like all these problems that come up. It's like, I don't know how to solve this. And some people find that fun to figure out, but actually I'll be right back. Back, I had to use my little massage ball. A video of Valve employees losing their minds in code. Transmitting very evil computer virus to data miner's house and room. Yeah, again, I wish I could get past that because I really would like to, you know, try and make my own games sometime. Also, that was the wrong hotkey. But, good grief, it's difficult. And it's just, unfortunately, it's one of those things that's like, I don't know if I could get myself past the difficult parts and still have fun doing it. Like, if I have to problem solve in art, I know how to do that. And I don't know. It's probably the kind of thing that probably just would take like time to do. And unfortunately, when you get older, that's what you have less of. Well, I admire people who can do it. Big old spade stuff. Unused metaton attacks. Oh yeah, I remember RG3 and RG4. It's like a cat and a bug, isn't it? I know I've seen some people use that as you know, flesh out those characters a bit, which is pretty cool. Alright, I need to find my original drawings of Chris in this version, this stuff. Why can't I see it? Where's my original drawing of that? There we go. Yeah, cat and a mantis. I wonder why they were cut. Probably just lack of time, but most stuff's cut for lack of time, but too bad. Alright, we're just gonna do Chris here because that's all we got room for. Susie can't be here for this one. She's off screen. Oh yeah, what's their dialogue like? Do they have like interesting stuff, or what's happening with them? I think the only versions of them I saw was because I've been reading Inverted Fate, and they included RG3 and 4 there. Oh, strange friends with Fright in high school. Okay, yeah, I think that makes sense. That's how they were and all that stuff. Oh, that's kind of cute, though. Aww. For power of friendship. Alright, we're probably going to do Chris in a silhouette as well. Silhouettes, everybody loves them. love me some YouTube ads on my video. But yeah, well, let's do like a vague silhouette shape here and fill that in with black later. Okay, appropriately spoopy. And now, the challenge is, I know what I want to do, like as a little comic thing with rules card. I need to figure out how I want to design him, because I don't want him to look like Gaster. I feel like that would be way too easy. People are like, oh, we want Gaster. I'm like, no. Okay, no Gaster. They're at least befriending the ones that are friends, like, you know, Susie and Noelle and Caddy and stuff. I don't know about the big bosses. Probably depends. Beast Whisperer. Send him to the hamster cage. Right, we're gonna make it this one slightly comic-y. Oh, that is kind of funky. You can get all the fresh water. I'm gonna add text for this part. I'm gonna add text in later, but I just want to get the actual roughs down. You can always use a bigger water bottle. You're gonna need a bigger water bottle. Yeah, I don't know if we can put him in the hamster cage. Are there hamster cages down here? Okay, how are we gonna do rules? How are we gonna do them? Somebody suggested, like, you know, I mean, gentry. So, shoot, how should I do this? He's definitely gonna be tall. Not super tall, but taller than, you know, taller than Chris. The scariest Eldritch monster. Rules lawyer. Oh no. If he keeps coming back for subsequent boss battles, then he should be a rules lawyer at some point. I guess I could like lean into like the outfit, and he's just like super bedecked and like, you know, fancy clothing kind of thing. Just ridiculous, like, gentry kind of thing. Yeah, I don't want to do like a Gaster thing. I don't want to do like a Slender Man thing. Well, something like, how should I do his face? I'll definitely lean into like very fancy like I'm not gonna do like just a suit and tie. He has like really fancy clothes. Problem is that usually requires like research. I don't know if I have time for that. Still do very long hands. Maybe he's got like a tattered cuffs thing going on. And also, the first thing that came to mind was like, what's that thing called from Pan's Labyrinth? The Pale Man, the guy with the eyeballs in his hands. Yeah, I don't want to do a Slender Man thing. I don't want to do a he's just Gaster thing. We just have to have a. Maybe he's got super fancy clothes, but his face is very, like, masked and not expressive or whatever. But I wanted to also do a fancy joke with him. I don't know. I don't even know what era his fancy clothes come from. Lots of eras. Lots of errors. Aww. Yep. No, literally, there's gonna be a joke here with rules. Because I'm sorry, rules, you're just kind of pathetic. And it's funny. Fancy. He's like, look at how fancy I am, and Chris is like, I'm not impressed. He is pathetic, but he is a better dad. Yes, that's true. I don't know, who, of the dads, who is the best dad for Lancer? Rules, King, or Queen? Main dad, lesser dad, or girl dad? Doomed by the narrative to be comic relief. It's supposed to be a little tattered or something like that. Yeah, I hope he isn't overused too. We'll see if he keeps showing up or not. At least we got a little boss battle with him. Pose like bad guys. Oh no. He's got this very stupid tail. He's got super high boots. Okay, I gotta make his face especially scary. How do I do that? Yeah, honestly, King was way, like, goofier in Chapter 2 than I was expecting. Like, he was still not a nice guy. The whole thing, I'm like, no, my son just is a bouncy pumpkin. Like, oh, okay. That was not how I read you at all, sir. I definitely feel like Toby has a habit of softening his villains, I think I'd say. You're hard pressed to find a villain that's, like, truly malicious. On purpose. Yeah, Lancer definitely seemed like he was scared. Yeah, and him drinking from the hamster bottle. He should have, like, weird gloves that are kind of falling off. You know, like, your gloves don't fit. Everything's too large. Okay. I might try and make him a little bit taller. Yeah, he was definitely goofier than I was expecting. So maybe he'll have a little... He'll grow as a person somehow. Maybe hamster jail will be good for him. I don't know. He might, honestly. Like, it seems like every character, even the ones that are, like, horribly destructive or whatever, are at least a little bit goofy. True final boss of Undertale, the Y-axis. Okay. How am I doing Rules' face? How am I doing his face? It needs to be an extremely creepy face. Not a Gaster face, not a Slender Man face, not like a Rake face. I can give him like long hair or something at least. I'm drawing Rules. I am. I'm trying to figure out how to do his face. How do I do it? How do I do it? Oh. How? I do like this very long chin at least. Kitty face. The problem is if it looks melted, then it looks like Gaster. Because Gaster's face looks melted. Oh yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, oh yeah, actually, let's do some long hair in his face. So I was gonna give him long hair anyway. We've got, I don't know, Sadako thing going on, but we'll still see his eyes. And he's got it up in a ponytail too. I don't know, is that what Gentry does? He's in his emo phase. He's so mad. Gotta feel uncomfortable around him. Moonjumper, an unused Hat in Time character. I haven't seen Hat in Time. Well, I haven't played it or anything, so I don't know. Maybe I should give him really long eyes. Now he's gonna look like Henry Stickman. Ah! What am I doing? Just have, I guess, super big eyes? Happy face eyes? I don't know, how's that for a face? Does that look creepy enough? While not looking like something else? Just burn cell. SCP to Harry Stickman reference pipeline. No, he looks like Max tonight. Okay, that's appropriately dumb, so he could look like Mac tonight. Alright, fine, he looks like Mac tonight. That's as far as we're going. As long as it's not, oh, that's an SCP. Oh, it's just Gaster. Oh, it's Slenderman. Oh, it's whatever. So, fine, he's Mac tonight. Okay, now we're gonna do the rest. No, he's literally like I'm doing. No, it's the rake. It's not the rake. The rake has no eyes. It's not the rake. I know what the rake looks like. The rake doesn't have eyes. He has these big old, like, emoji movie eyes. I don't know. He's not the rake. He's not Slenderman. He's not Gaster. He's Mac tonight. Appropriately dumb. A rake like the creepypasta The Rake, which I mean, I've seen The Rake around forever. I'm not sure like what the backstory for The Rake is, other than like, I don't know, a sleep paralysis demon. What was The Rake's backstory? All right, Chris is tall, but not that tall. Maybe we can make Chris a little bit taller. Everybody should have creepypasta with creepy sauce. The Rake is a classic creepypasta. One of the OGs. But yeah, I actually don't know the Rake's backstory. Is I think a JoJo stand? Oh boy. Being scared can be fun in certain situations, like, I don't know, roller coasters I think are usually fun. I have not seen JoJo. Is there hair that long in this thing? They're obviously not the same. I know. I'm aware of some, like, JoJo memes, because those are kind of inescapable. But, I have not actually sat down and watched JoJo. So I don't know if I will, because it seems like there's actually quite a bit of it now. There's like around like season 5 or 6 or something like that. I watched like you know, a Super Eye Patch Wolf video on like the newest JoJo arc, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I probably won't watch it, but I enjoy you watching you talk about it. I've been on a roller coaster in forever. Nah, I don't like drop coasters either, the one where you just go up and fall. Like, even at Disneyland, I had a friend who really liked Tower of Terror, and she would usually have to bribe me to go on it with her. I'm like, I don't want to go on Tower of Terror, and she's like, will you go on it if I buy you a churro? And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I love watching people rant about media I've never seen. I'm like, yeah, tell me your thoughts on it. Yeah, I'm not super fond of drop coasters. Again, I'll go on one if you bribe me, with some exceptions probably. But not by choice for me. I do like ones with loops, those are fun. Oh, yeah, wasn't there something that came up recently with Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion? Like, I've only seen, like, part of it a long time ago. Probably watching some Markiplier video or something back in the day. I don't know if that game is still uploading, or updating, or if there's something that happened with Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Biographies about Twitter artists, oh boy. I can in fact be bribed with a churro, it's true. It is super true. Alright, I've drawn Chris's armor here. They're a spooky Eldritch look. So far everything has just been doodles. Maybe if I have some time I'll actually, like, flesh out an actual design for them. And, you know, do color and all that stuff so people will know what it's supposed to look like color-wise. Because right now it's all just black and white, because that's all I got time to do. But if I got extra time, then I will do more. Smooth churros. Alright. I'm not going to do this here, and I probably won't do this on stream, because I'm going to think up the text I want. There's going to be just a string of text of rules talking to Chris here. So, know that that's in the background. I just haven't. I'll add the text later for the joke. Wait, can you make homemade churros? Don't you need, like, a fry thing or something? Because they have to be fried, right? They're fried dough? I don't know if I have, like, wouldn't you need a fryer of some kind? No, my kitchen is very small. I would love to make churros, but I don't know if I have the ability to. Oh, this song is kind of popping. Okay. Well, I'll see if I can sometime. So I imagine it's just like, it's batter and then... It's batter and sugar and cinnamon, probably, right? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like those kinds of foods feels like frying is what you're supposed to do for them. And I don't really fry stuff very often. Yeah, what was the deal with Tattletale? I haven't seen anything of it. It just looked like another mascot horror thing, and like, I'm not up to date with Tattletale. I'm not up to date with I don't want to know, what are all the mascot horrors out now? Yeah, you keep its arms instead of legs. Yeah, I'm actually not sure how I would do a Eldritch K round. Mostly just joking about how creepy Furbies were. I mean, I figured that was the joke, but I don't know if, like, you can make something spooky and creepy about that. If you know what you're doing. Like, I feel like you can do a pretty good short horror story with, like, a, you know, robot toy that repeats back what you've said. Draw K-Round's legs just, like, way too uncomfortably muscular. Veiny K-Round. Yeah, I like seeing people, like, modify their Furbies so that they're, like, long, you know, long Furbies and, you know, horrible caterpillar Furbies and all that goodness. Creepy robot heads. Furby boom. What is a Furby boom? How's that different from a regular Furby? So, like, I'll probably have to go to, like, you know, look up some fetish work. You know, where people do the really, really muscly, veiny things where you can tell, like, ooh, that's a thing for you, ain't it? And just, like, go for that level of discomfort. Hyper-realistic fetish leg. Okay, I don't think I want to do that. But it would be kind of funny. It would be kind of funny, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like, ha, fetishes are funny, because, like, you know. Either they're somebody's yuck or somebody's yum, and either way, like, working off of that seems like it's kind of mean to both parties. Yeah, the vein's so obvious that nurse knows exactly where to poke you for a blood test. Just loving. I wouldn't be surprised if there's that. There's probably a manga for everything. My super muscular legs. So if you're a muscle fetishist, what would you like? Would you like the arms most, or I don't know? Probably different people. Oh no! Oh no! I don't know how you would do that. How you would do that without getting that nowadays, unless you like strictly looking at medical stuff. And even then. Let's see. Where's my reference? Oh wait, no! It's my time to do my stretchies. I must do the stretch. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. I super appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, at the very least, like, you know, when you've got you know, like stuff that's obviously from a fetish, like it's extremely detailed and thought out, and you're like, well, as a reference, this may not be the most realistic thing, but it is extremely thorough and educational. Something you might not get otherwise. Because it's just from somebody who is extremely dedicated to focusing on those details. I've seen, like, joking posts, but also not joking posts. Like, if you want to get good at drawing something, then you really have to, you know, really dig into it and get a little obsessed with it. Because that helps you to notice stuff that you might not notice otherwise. And everybody's got their own thing that, you know, they super focus on because that's what interests them. Oh no! That's kind of worse, actually. I think I'd rather have the giant veiny muscle legs than, like, Metaton's arms as legs. That's... Well, speaking of, like, mascot horror, that seems like that's pretty much like what, Poppy's Playtime arms or whatever. Can't believe that game came out with one chapter and is like, we're gonna sell NFTs. I'm like, yeah, of course you are. Now I gotta have that forehead vein. It's popping out. Alright, stretch. stretch, stretch. I also gotta pull up my thing I did with Rouse, because I'm doing him here again. Okie dokie. Also, once I finish this one, I'm not sure if I should go back and start the clean lines on these, or there were two other things that were not Eldritchrune that people suggested that I was thinking about doing. Alright, I'll be right back. I need more water, so I'm gonna go get more water. Oh, Rickroll, amazing. Try to stay hydrated. So do what? Our full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. Honestly, like, I still like Rickroll because it's like, oh no, you pranked me with a fun song. I've been so pranked. I'm like, there's so many, like, with the way things go nowadays, there's so many, like, worse things you can get out there, so it's nice to be like, oh no, I get to hear a fun song instead of something else. What a terrible fate. So, I actually like Rickrolls. Stickbug! Oh yeah, get Stickbug! That was kind of a short-lived one, wasn't it? What happened to Stickbug? Where have you gone, Stickbug? You just got pranked, bro. I'm looking at Mori a bit here. We should make his eye their eye a little smaller. Mori. Oh no. Yeah, like Rickrolling is just a cute joke. Like again, if you get Rickrolled, then what's happened? Oh no, you have been sent a funny song. I pranked you, bro. Chris eye reveal. Yeah, I figure in this universe you can actually see one eye. Usually, it's just their eyes red because of the evil influence. Get gnomed. We'll have Rouse back here. Again, we'll add text here later. It's part of the joke. They just have red contacts. Just evil red contacts. Where did I put Rouse? Yeah, there we go. The Stickbug is just Chris dancing on all fours. It's just Chris kind of leaning back and forth. Get Chris to stick Chris. I feel like somebody would rather do it with Spamton than Chris, because Spamton seems like the kind of guy to just do that. big old shadowy Ralsei back here is gonna be part of the joke. Yeah, that little gangly Spantum animation. Where he's doing a weird little dance. He's a weird little guy. Your big old goat beard. Oh, I'm just a Ralsei. Still fluffy, even when evil. Make it a little smaller. Please don't talk to me. He's just a little shadow demon. Unlike the shadow demon I kept calling Momori, which was not a shadow demon. Your time is Coke. now enters your time of Pepsi. Your time of 7-Up. My time is Coke. My Coke 7-Up. Oh, Fanta! I love Fanta. At least if it's from like Europe. American Fanta's awful, but actual Fanta from like European countries actually tastes good. No. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Don't you? No! When you're friggin' get the heck back here. Friggin' I hope I didn't lose too much. Let's find out. Seriously, what did I lose? What did I lose? I'm snoozing, losing. No. Crash. Heckin' crash. Okay. What was the last thing I saved? Let's come on. I hope I don't have to do all that again. I'm gonna be so mad. That's not what the General Deltarune. What did I have this under? Under 2. Wait, did I not save? I must have saved that. I know I saved that. No, was this must have been under 3. I know I saved it. I know I did. Where did it go? No, literally, where did it go? Oh my goodness, you're not gonna make me do all that again. I know I saved before that. I know I did. I know I did. Where did I put it? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I know I saved some of that. You can't tell me I didn't save that. Don't you even. Don't you even tell me that. I had a bunch of stuff. Where did it go? Little house icon. Let me see. This is 2, but I know I didn't save. I know I saved it as 3. I must have saved it. I know I saved a copy that was 3. That's not what I was on last. Where's Eldritchrune 03? Like, I know I saved it. I know I did. Please, where did it go? Give me a second. Is it on my desktop somewhere? No. If I lost all of that work, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because that was so much work. I did so much of it. Okay, please. Okay. Where did I save this? I see Eldritchrune 03. Okay, it was, somehow it got saved to a different folder. I don't know how, but I'm gonna go pull it up from where I had it. It was in, apparently it was in Quick Doodles. Okay. I found it. I found it. Okay, thank God. I lost some work, but not all of it. Okay, yeah, I know I saved it there. I'm like, you cannot do this to me. You can't do this to me! That's actually another one of the reasons why I usually, like, save every... Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I do this every half hour. I stretch every half hour so that it makes me save every half hour. So, unfortunately I have to do Chris's face again, but I was about to panic. Like, panic face! Panic face! Okay, we just have to do Chris's face and Ralsa again. Okay. You are my possession, obey me. Exactly. Photoshop! Alright, maybe we can actually get a better Chris face now or something. Oh, that was really scary. I hate that. I was like, you can't do that. Can't tell me I didn't save. I know I did. The reason why I couldn't find it because I had a folder for specifically Eldritchrune stuff, and apparently it was not saved in that folder. It was saved in a different folder. At least it was saved somewhere. Oh, thank you for coming. Even just to stop by. You narrowly avoided me in total panic because Photoshop crashed and I couldn't find where I'd saved what I had done, and I was not happy. You tried to reach your save file. Nothing happened. Exactly. True panic. Luckily, I did not lose that much. If I was about to lose like an hour or two's worth of work, I would have died. Just a little bit. Chris is like, yeah, whatever. I don't like that one either. Red eye. Gonna save all the time. I can't remember if I did more on like their shoulder or something. I feel like I did, right? I don't remember what it was. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, that's kind of a big plus of streaming, is like if I lose a bunch of work, I can just go back and grab it from the stream and do it and take it from that. But we didn't lose that. We didn't lose that much. I'll go back and do Ralsa again. Yeah, control save every 2 seconds, pretty much. Paranoia. Just as soon as like the whole thing was like starting to slow down and it wasn't registering my inputs, I was like, oh no, here we go. Chris is not happy. Chris is like, nah, you're being annoying. But again, here is our good friend, Ralsa. It's just the most helpful shadow monster ever. Super helpful. Just a regular pal. Exactly. Just vibing. Do all that little shadowy stuff. I'll go back in later and do like, ooh. Like, hello. He's just a regular pal. And hopefully the joke will be funny once I eventually do it. Yeah, I'll do the writing for it later because I gotta figure out a bunch of verbose stuff, meaningless stuff, or rules to say. And all of his, I mean, he has his dumb like halfway accent still, because of course he does. Spoopy! And a spoopy scarf. Spoopy weird favorite scarf. I can't talk. Can't talk. Saving will eat me. And everybody's got shoot up scarves in this world. That's the true horrors. Eldritchrune is still very cute. Still huggable. Most huggable demons. Alright, now I gotta do rolls twice over here. I'm like, save! Save! Exactly. It's just a scarf. Everybody loves themselves a big scarf. Scarves are making you cuter no matter what. That and ribbons. Always cuter with scarves and ribbons. How did I do him? Mishmack tonight. Not relatively long. This is just like a one-pager for a joke. Just a joke because it's fun to make fun of Rules Guard. Nico one-shot. Oh yeah, Nico does have that, that long scarf. Oh, yeah, no, I was just, doing this as 3 because I have, like, previous ones where I had, like, a bunch of doodles in the titles, and, or doodles all on one page just to kind of save space, and, so I just made a new one because the other one was kind of layering up with layers too much. Too many layers. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Your clothes are gross and so are you, sir. Stringy strings. I hope this is a funny joke when I write it. But as usual, Rules is just not very fun, not very good at his job. It's like, why? Ah! Scribblies! So many scribblies! Big teeth. Big chin. I'm saving! I'm saving! Stuff is being saved. Yeah, text will come later. It's just a joke at Rules' expense. And kind of Chris's too, but... Alright, thanks so much for coming, and thanks again for subscribing. I super appreciate it. And I hope you have a good day. Gotta keep an eye on my pre-rolls too. Thank you! Let's see. Oh yeah, I've got those ridiculously long collars. That's not collars, cuffs. Whatever they are. My fingers are too long and gloves don't fit. Don't you love it when you have to talk to a creepy old guy and his gloves don't fit? Yeah. Oh, I have 11 subscribers now, so I think it's like, this counts first ones if like, I don't know, maybe it's the first 10 or something like that. Maybe not, I don't know. But either way, I'm just like, yay! Once I get to, I think it's a 15, I can add another emote. Maybe I'll add the Sleepy Alfies one. Thank you! Again, I super appreciate it. So I made all these emotes and I was like, yay, finally I have all these emotes for Twitch, and it's like, you can add 5. And I'm like, wait, really? I can only add 5? You can add 5. I'm like, fine. Okay. Look at his horrible misshapen head. Your head is too long, Sora. You have too much forehead. 5 as a treat. Yep, that's all we get. Is 5 as a treat. But then I guess you have to... You gotta earn the rest. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not sure if I should go ahead and do the roughs for the rest of what I'm doing, or have on my plate, or if I should go into just focus on cleaning up these, which might actually be a good idea to clean up some of these, at least one of them. You burned my house to the ground. Like, yep, we did. You weren't using it. Okay. Yeah, actually, I think what we'll do first is just go and clean up some of these, and hopefully we'll have time to do the other ones. But if not, we can always do those later. First, these guys. Turn on this. I'll give him some color too. You burned my house to the ground! Horrible burbs! Everybody loves a horrible burb. Also, it's fun to just do these really sketchy lines. Yeah, like, I know people are like, oh, Dark World was just made that day kind of thing, but, like, they have history together. So I think there's more to it than just, oh, you know, they're just made that day kind of thing. They definitely seem to, like, know each other. Dark World tea. Question is, which flavor of tea? Are you getting crisp flavor or Valsay flavor or which flavor? Yep, they all really said bah! These are swatchings. I want to have at least a few things that are all cleaned up. Yeah. Well, I guess that's the thing, is like if you recruit enough people, you'll get more interactions in your town of your recruits being like, we're hanging out in the town and being friends and it's cute. And probably something horrible will happen, but hopefully not for a while. I wonder if I should do some of these with white so that I can see what's going on. Like here. Otherwise they're gonna be like all black. Any other places where that crosses? Here. A little bit there. And anything over here? No, I can do all black there. Yep, such is the life. Burbs with one leg. Again, like Hoot Hoot, even though apparently Hoot Hoot does not have one leg. Burbs. Horrible, horrible burbs. I'll go back in here with a little bit of black and fill that in too. Hoot Hoot just likes standing on one foot. Just like on my team I had I think it was just called a Flamigo. It was a Flamingo Pokemon. It was actually really useful because it was like fighting flying type and it was pretty fast and decent, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep this on my team. So I like Flamigo. And of course, as a Flamingo Pokemon, it was just standing on one leg. Or these guys only got one leg. Actually, I can just push down. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, they have multiple legs. What? What? Oh, that'd be cool if it had a shiny black form. Well, I'm not sure. What is its shiny form, actually? I don't know what the shiny form for Flamigo looks like. I didn't get that many shinies in Violet. This paler pink, aww. Oh, it's ad time. This means it's time for me to do some stretching. I saved. You can't get to me. Photoshop. Amigo is an amigo, but not to you until you catch them. I think I came across just like, I didn't try and shiny hunt in Violet. I came across two of them just randomly. One was a, I think a Palmy, which has a very good shiny color. It's kind of pink. And then the other I came across was a Dreadnought, which was really kind of tough to catch, but I did get it. I think I also stumbled across something else that was a shiny, but it got away, which was really annoying. It might have been a Shinx, actually. I didn't like that. But it seems like the process you have to go through the shiny hunt is extensive, because you have to get like all the mystical herbs and make perfect sandwiches with them, and then eat the sandwich, and then go catch the shinies. One of us. Yeah, I guess a black flamingo would be melanistic, I think the flamingo it is, as opposed to an albino flamingo, where it's, instead of no pigment, it is all the pigment, all the time. Which will be these guys. Once I finish them. Just doing my stretch. Gotta take care of my back and my neck, because goodness knows last weekend was terrible with them. Terrible, terrible. Hey, have you considered Photoshop? Like, here's some Photoshop for you. Do you know what Photoshop is? They are very cute, but also like I figured their thing is that they listen to evil rumors and bring them back to the queen. Here are all the horrible rumors we heard. Like little internet trolls. Alright, I'll be right back for another muscle stretch. And I return for more. So let's go. There's some more horrible birds. Okay, one to the left, this one. Little puff ball of anger. Round ball of scream. It's scream. It's scream your horrible secrets. They're like soot sprites, but evil. Evil. Also, they have no tails. How do they fly? It's a mystery. They just do. With willpower and rage, exactly. Oh yes, they're like those birds. It says their rage keeps them in the air. It's true. Man, can I do like actually a... wonder if I'll be capable of doing a magic select on these guys. Nice if I could. Through sheer rage alone, this bird is kept in the air. See this little rocket bird just tearing around. Water. No, I gotta go back to them on the wire because it's cute. I'll do the ring on his head in a different color later. Anger. Why do we have to go collect these rumors? They scream. Go ee ee. With their little screams. I should put them in rainbow order in this one. Hot to cold. A rainbow of eldritch horrors. Huzzah! Yep, some days you just gotta scream. I go, ah! Flash! Ah! King of the impossible. Dun, dun, dun. Don't talk to me or my several angry sons ever again. Exactly. Gotta do the for the birds joke. Yeah, well, job hunting is definitely a thing to scream about. That is true. It is a screamable thing. And hopefully it's going okay. If not, I sympathize. It sucks. They will scream along with you. I scream, you scream, we all scream for everything. That would be nice indeed. If any place had that, for that matter. I keep hearing, oh, Canada might do it, but I haven't seen anybody move on that yet. But it would be very useful. Maybe someday we'll be so lucky. It is very expensive. That is the problem. Alright, do a big wire into them. Oh, this song will be perfect for doing the part with King. I don't want to be a hermit though. I like boba tea. Can't have that if you're a hermit. Also, then it would still be kind of expensive. It'd just be expensive in time. Alright, I'm gonna see if it's capable. It's pretty decent. Let's see if I can do that. At least inso enough that I can make coloring these things, guys, a little bit. Oh, not that one though. For whatever reason, that one is not blocked up. Oh, I'm missing something for it. Modify and expand, please. Alright, see if it'll let me do that. Angry puffballs, full of rage. A little bit faster to do that than whatever's going on here. Oh wait, shoot, I did this on the wrong layer. No! I wanted to do this on a separate layer so you can see the whites. Ugh. Okay, try that again. Wrong layer! Yeah, I want to see the white lines. Alright, I have to fill some of those in, but otherwise they're mostly filled in. Maybe the bottom one too. Okay. You're little scrunklies. Just a bunch of little scrunkles. Wow, I missed a bunch of small bits in there. Need to get to those too. Can't do the tips very well, apparently. Woodstock, but evil. As I could, I'm the Snoopy of this operation. They might be evil, but they are also little dudes. It's true. Now please imagine them making Woodstock noises. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Bleh, bleh, bleh. I gotta fill out this guy because he was missing a bit. And try again. No. No, I did it on the wrong layer once again. Once again, on the wrong layer. It's impossible to tell them apart. Even from the start. Okay. Just on the correct layer. Oh, I gotta fill in these guys too. They were a little bit neglected. Alright, that makes it go a little bit faster. Meow, meow. Angry birds, but not that kind. There. Erase this line a bit. What are they singing? They're singing about how you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Turn back now, you're gonna die. Or else they're singing, Macarena. Or else they're singing, Flash! Ah, King of the Impossible. Alright, need to do one more line up here. He has that pink circle line, I think. Little circle line. And there it is. There it is. Okay. Now, yeah, WebMD. They have different color eyes. Well, actually, I need to check back on swatch and see what color his eyes are. I think, because I know they're like the same as Spam Tube, but I don't remember which order they're in. That's orange and yellow. Okay. We'll have some that are red. There, WebMD. Yummy. Fifth cream. Screaming little boys. I'm a screaming little boy. We'll have an orange one. We're going down the scale. Oh yeah, one of his eyes is orange. Which one is it? It's this one. And the other one's yellow. And you can be a yellow bird. You can be a yellow screaming bird. And you scream your colors everywhere. Now, green color. Maybe all can be green. Okay, what colors do all the swatches come in? Do they go blue, purple, or do they do light blue, dark blue? I need to go check again because I forget. Like, there's a bunch of different colors for them, and I can't remember if they do light blue, dark blue, or something else. Yellow, green. Oh, they just go to blue. It's just red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. They don't have another. They don't have 6 color. Okay, fine. Huh. I thought there was 6 colors. There's not. So I guess we'll just make that one blue, another color like blue or orange or something. This one can be yellow. 6 color is void. And you have yellow too. So here are swatchlings. They are screamy birds. Full of screams. But not like Birdly. And yet somehow still cute. Gay swatchlings. Exactly. Exactly. Now you're getting it. Okay, here we go. Here's our gay little birds that will scream your secrets to the world. They're just little guys. Just a bunch of little guys. Here they all stuck on a wire together going, scream! Scream! About swatch speak. I'm going to leave that gray. I'm not going to color it in white, I don't think. Might as well leave that one gray. Because, yeah, again, maybe sometime I'll go back and do proper colors for everything, but I'm doing these fairly quickly. They're so cute. Cute but evil. Alright, speaking of cute but evil, but not really, we're gonna go fill in King here. Who's looking appropriately spoopy. I have another Chris here for scale. Big scaries. I'll tell you about 1.5 Chris's. Appropriate size cage. I'm not sure what would be the appropriate size for this king. We're gonna need a bigger hamster. Enough enrichment. Dare I ask what his enrichment is? Maybe we shouldn't. You have a really big muzzle. I don't know. Can you get one that's big enough? That is the question. What's that line I have coming off of there? Doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. And now on to King. Which, oh boy, we're gonna have a bunch of overlapping stuff here, so we're gonna have to work our way around that. Yeah, sorry, I'm not doing chains for this. That's gonna annoy me too much. Even if they probably would be more appropriate. Challenge, can you make a muzzle big enough for this guy? Do you want to? Get over here. Reward a hug from Rousey. Which Rousey, though? That's the question. Again, get up on the Hydra's back. The problem is now some of these big old spear tongues are blocking his horrible, horrible teeth. He's a big scary guy, but not a guzzlord. Once I take my next break, I might need to get myself a quick snack. I'm getting a little hungry. I gotta get myself one of the muffins I made. Which are just my breakfast muffins. Yeah. Sorry, I always overstep that line for some reason. Just, I'm doing it again. Yes, muffins! I usually make myself muffins for breakfast for the week, and because there's 5 days in the week and I make 12 muffins, I can have 2 for myself on the day I make them. Yeah, it's not clear yet if Chris, like, really is like, do not hug me, or it's because Asgore gives him way too big and, like, full-bodied, oof, you've been squeezed hugs. Yeah, but I don't have them for every day. I just have them for the weekdays. So on weekends I have some cereal. On weekdays is the muffins. That's definitely because I don't want to, like, one, because I can't make enough for a whole week and it'd be kind of annoying to try and keeping up with that. And 2, because I do like cereal, I just can't have it all the time because of lactose issues. So muffins are for the weekdays, and cereals for the weekends. That's my favorite cereal. Oh, I do like me to say that my favorite cereals are the ones I shouldn't be having because they're not healthy for me. I like, you know, sugary stuff like Trix and Lucky Charms and all that silliness. But let's see what some other ones I like. I like Frosted Mini Wheats and I like Life cereal. Had some of that recently. Yeah, a lot of cereal has sugar. That's what I grew up on, was sugar cereal. And then I got older and I'm like, oh no, I can't have milk very often. I did actually switch to oat milk for cereal and it turned out to be work out pretty well. But I still try and limit how much I have. I will say I don't really like chocolate cereal. I like fruity cereal. Yeah, like the sugar is good for waking up, but the problem is without like fiber or something, I get hungry not that long later and I'm like, oh no, I need something with fiber in it. I can still eat ice cream. Again, I'm not like lactose intolerant. It's just kind of the thing where, like, I'll have some dairy and then I'm like, oh no, I'm having bleh feelings later. So, not stopping me from doing it, but it's like I should limit how much I do it. And one of the easiest ways to do that is just use oat milk for, like, cereal and coffee rather than regular milk. But I don't think oat milk would go very well with ice cream, for example. Shoulder. Don't do this to me. Somehow these teeth are even more horrible than Susie's. How is this hot? How is this possible? Susie's like, no, I must have the most horrible teeth. It must be me. But I just don't know if oat milk and ice cream would be all that good. Like, oat milk is good for plenty of things. I just don't know if ice cream is one of them. Also, I'm not sure if they sell oat milk with ice cream. Like, I remember I bought, like, a key lime pie or something that was vegan, so it didn't have, you know, any dairy in it. I'm like, this is... okay, this is pretty good, but it's not as good as an actual key lime pie with... would have dairy in it. Just really hard to replicate that feeling. Okay. Good grief, what did I have going on here? Look at this giant mess. Look at this mess! Remember what order all these are supposed to go in. Yeah, there's no way I could do this with change. That'd be too much of an issue. So you're getting weird fleshy stuff or something. Whatever. horrible, horrible teeth. FNAF mouth. FNAF. Blech. Oh, is it that time already? Good grief. I feel like I just did it. Like, I just checked and it was like 8 minutes left, and now it's like 37 minutes left. I don't know what ads system's doing. What is it doing? Oh, I'll go a little further and then I'll take my break. It's gonna be a giant mess to try and shade in. Oh, come on. What do you mean? Crash the page. Stop it. Oh, yeah, it's annoying. This big mess of teeth and stuff coming out of it. I'll probably go back in a little bit of shading later too. Yay, everybody loves them a giant monstrosity. Okay. I can use some shading stuff later. Just a bit. Will the other kings get out of the dungeon? That's a mystery. When they're like, we're fine being in the cages, and the animals are like, we're fine with the kings are here as long as they put on animal ears. I'm like, y'all are weird. Y'all are strange. That's kind of the point. They're supposed to be goofy. He's crowned king of the pointy things. Specifically just the pointy things. I was looking kind of Darth Maulish, actually. Oh well. Feels like his face is kind of split. No, it's a big old mouth of Sauron teeth going on, so they're always good. Somehow Lancer came from this and he looks perfectly normal. We don't know why. Everybody's like, oh, you should have this person be totally normal, but they're, like, still Eldritch. I'm like, no, the joke only works if just one person is normal, and that person should be Lancer. Pretty close with this guy. I'll do some shading on him. song at all. Weird. Okay. So many spade towers. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of shading on this guy so he can pop out, because otherwise it's a big mess. Also, better save. Actually, before we do that, I should take my break now. So I will get up and stretch. We got this guy done, and I will grab a muffin or two super quick for a snack so that I can keep going. How does the king feel about his normal son? He's way too normal. How is he that normal? This is his bouncy son. I don't know how the queen feels about it. Probably would make fun of King for it, because that's what she does. Like, haha, your son looks so normal. What's up with that? Your son is significantly not effed up looking. That's kind of strange. Stretchy, stretchy. My son now. I'm just gonna collect all these children's. Through the power of internet, I'll collect all the children's. Dun dun. Yeah, people are like, wait, does that mean Queen is actually like his mom? Art sketches for Undertale, and I don't think like they actually like, you know, had a son like people do in real life. I think these are all kind of pre-built characters because they're fictional, and then they just take on the roles that they feel fit them best. That is my going for it. Oh yeah, I do have the Undertale art book, and it's really fun. It's super cute and often very funny. Okay. Do one more stretch, and then I'm gonna go grab a muffin or two. I'll just have one for now, and I might have another one later. Can always get another one next time. I'll drink my water. And we're back. Okay. Give it just a little bit of shading to make it pop out. But otherwise, it's a mess. Otherwise, it's a mess. I can erase that a little bit. Let's do all the bits first. I always find it easier to shade this way. Don't know why, I just do. Chris is kind of normal, I guess. I mean, they're still commanding eldritch beasts. I don't think they're, like, the most normal teen, but compared to everybody else, yes, then they are probably the most normal. Oh, wait, I want to do something over here, too. Yeah, say, for given values of normal, they are. Like, you're surrounded by eldritch monstrosities and demons, and you are a regular human, then yes, you're normal. Is it doing it again? Are you gonna crash on me again? Are you seriously gonna crash on me again? I'm going to punch you in the face if you crash on me again. I know I just saved, so I don't have to. I didn't lose that much, but I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. Okay, good. Wait, come on. Oh, that's what it's doing. It's doing that dumb thing where it just doesn't show up for some reason. I was about to be mad, but it was not. Okay. I was about to be mad. Yeah, Chris not exactly normal, but more so than everybody else in this universe. They are at least an ordinary human. I have had a few people that are in asks. Oh, come on, 3,000,000% zoom. Asking, oh, what if Chris was half human too? And I'm like, I don't like that idea actually. I think it's more interesting if Chris is just a regular, like, full-on human, even if Susie is not, and they're dealing with their own issues. They're not the same as Susie's issues, but they can still relate to each other in other ways despite not having the same issues. They're just different circumstances and they're approaching it in different ways. But then they still realize that, hey, we can still relate to each other on other levels. Oh, I gotta get to that when I get to that. Well, speaking of, somebody wanted like a human Susie hugging Chris. I'm like, okay, sure, this is happening on the astral plane. Is my explanation for it. But I did want to do some of the Eldritchrune stuff first. We're going through and getting stuff with Chris first. Yeah. I think that, like, that moment in the comic where she bit off the doll's head was kind of like a wake-up call of, oh, like, this is where I am now, sort of thing. And also a symbolic, it's not who you are anymore kind of deal. Oh, 6-year-old Susie in a dress. Aww. Yeah, that part of Paper Trail ended up being incorrect. And I was like, oh, Susie's always kind of been in hometown. It turns out, no, she is not. She only came recently. Which does make sense for Noelle developing a crush on her when she's like, oh, new girl. And she's all the cool things I like. She was sneaky and eating the hamster. Well, rather, people just didn't pay attention to what she was doing. It was pretty much snuck in during recess. It's like nobody was paying close attention to her. Nobody would suspect she would do that, so she got away with it. Until that part of the comic, anyway. Did I think I might have, no, that line shouldn't be there. That's incorrect. It's gonna be kind of tricky figuring out what I want to erase, what I want to keep. Poor Nugget the hamster. He didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't a crappy cage, though, so, I don't know if the classroom is taking much better care of him. Do a bunch of erasaways for the mouth here. Mouth. Erasaways. Let's see. Once I figure out where all the edges of the stuff is, a little easier. Here too, at least a bit. Man, so I started watching Bluey on my lunch breaks, and now I keep having the Bluey theme song stuck in my head. It's so cute. I say while I'm drawing Eldritchrune, oh, Bluey is so cute. But it is so cute. Bluey is nice. It's like a pudding cup for your brain. I feel like my lines are always crisscrossing over each other. Crisscross applesauce. Wait, do people not know that they're playing the freeze dance? Like, I've never even played that, and I still got those, like, oh, the intro is like, whoever doesn't stop dancing and the music stops. It's like musical chairs kind of thing. It's an easy one to figure out. It's a good intro. Alright, thanks so much for coming. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, it'd be like a musical chairs kind of thing. Basically, you're dancing, and then when the music stops, you also have to stop dancing. Erasing all this stuff so I can figure out what I'm doing. Is that all of it? Oh, I should do the black around the gums actually. I was gonna do that. Yeah, let's do that. Go ahead and do that. Big tooths. Big, horrible tooths. Susie's like, no, my tooths are the most horrible of tooths. You can't do that. Battle of the tooths. Who has the worst dental hygiene in the world? Okay, I'm gonna do one more. That's this section, which, oof, it's gonna be a bunch to erase. But we will do it! After we save! That's good. Kinda always helps to make big things pop out a bit if they're, oh, wrong layer again. Especially when there's all this kind of stuff going on in the background. But yeah, I guess I'm going with the whole, all the bosses and super bosses they're stuck to the ground. They are rooted. They are imprisoned. Hello, hello, thank you for coming. Yep, today it is more horrors and maybe some other stuff if we have time for it, but I wanted to do these first. It's because they are very fun. We got one horrors done, we got the swatches, we got swatching the swatchlings. Now we're working on King, who is very spoopy. Yes, thank you for coming. So basically 3 things, possibly 5 if we can get to the other 2. It depends on what time I have, because the next one is like kind of a mini, like a 1-page little joke comic, pretty much. I'm gonna go back and do the words for it later, but I wanted to at least do the lines for it. Meanwhile, more horrors! I do like the crown in places it should not be, though. Wow. It's a hula hoop. You dare mock the royal hula hoop? You have to do a hula hoop dance off. Which means we'll need Jockington for that. My ad's about to start already. Woo. But I still have 13 minutes of the pre-roll. Why do you do this? I feel like I just got started again. Thing I don't know how much core strength King has here, so you might lose the hula hoop off. I don't know. Still not quite certain what I'd do for Jebel. I still gotta figure that out. Maybe someday I will. Unless he becomes the carousel. Oh no, he's named the carousel. Well, then people are gonna think he's like, oh, he's like that one boss from Bendy and the Ink Machine, and I'm like, ah, no escaping, no escape. I forget the boss's name. I just know there's a carousel boss from Bendy and the Ink Machine. You dare mock the royal hula hoop? Yes, good. Hello, hello. After some scares, we are working on King some more. Just doing the shading part. As you do. Oh no! Well, maybe you shouldn't say it like that. That could mean something else. But, yay for coming back. King is very spoopy. He got thieves and speary tongues. Too many of them, in fact. Hydra mouth. Not a hydra mouth. Ooh, nice. Sushi. Delicious. Glad you got some tasty foods. I will have to make dinner after I finish this. And also feed Alfie's, of course. That girl still needs to poop. Well, after she took her bath today, she pretty much just like climbed up on the couch side thing and was like, I'm just gonna stay here. Okay. Actually, maybe I can do a select here. Can I do that, possibly? No, it doesn't quite work. It kind of works. See if we can do our regular expand. Can berries eat rice? No, they cannot. They should not have breads or grains. They can't really do much with carbs. So, no bread, no rice. Okay, I think we're done with this one. Alpies cannot have sandwiches, no. Sudden deja vu. I hate when that happens. It's so weird. No, Alpies cannot have sandwiches or rice or any of those things. I don't even think she can have a lot of meats like chicken or anything like that. Okay. Now we're on to the little rules card bit, in which we try to navigate the means of designing him to make him look appropriately eldritch without looking like a billion other more recognized things that are eldritch. They are interesting. I mean, she's pretty happy with, you know, bugs and veggies and occasional fruits. He's always excited to be like, oh, a cricket. I'm going to eat the cricket. Always very excited about something fancy like a worm. And they might be able to have like, I'm actually not sure if they can have dragon fruit or not. Depends on if it's certain kinds of things. Like there's some fruits they absolutely cannot have. There are some that they can have sometimes. So I need to check online and see if dragon fruit is one of the things that they can have. I've given her in the past blueberries, strawberries, and banana. Banana very rarely because yeah, she can have banana not very often because it's very high in potassium. And that interferes with calcium absorption. But she can have it once in a while as a special treat. And it looks like it's my time to stretch again, I think, I hope. It's so hard to tell. I feel like the ads are a little funky now. Can she eat a smoothie? Just blend up a banana and blueberry? I mean, probably as long as nothing was added to it, but she'll eat a blueberry like right out of my hand. I just cut it up. I think she likes to chew on things, so I don't think she could drink a smoothie. It is indeed stretch time. Okay. In that case, stretchy time. Once again, it feels like stretch time comes so fast. It comes so fast. But yeah, if I'm gonna give her a piece of fruit, I'll just, you know, give her a piece of fruit. So she can go om nom nom. I probably should get her a blueberry soon. I think that'll help her poop. I don't know. Either way, let's stretch before we get back to rules. Being a doofus. And plus I need more water anyway, so I gotta make sure to get some for hydration power. Hydration power. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what other fruits and vegetables were on the list of things she could eat. I think she can have mango. So mango's one of the ones she can have. And what else? I don't think she can have raspberries. I think those are into the not allowed category, which is too bad. Or was it blackberries? I can't remember. That's why I gotta look that stuff up. Stretch. Okay. I'll be right back. She can have some celery leaves, sometimes kale, no lettuce. Good muscle stretch and thick warmos. Muscle stretch, we're back from water. She cannot play Minecraft. Alright, thanks so much for coming to the stream. I'm sure at least one of these will be up later. I'm probably gonna try and space them out and not do them all, not post them all at once. Especially since I don't have any more of the Susie comic to put up. No, maybe a doodle from that, but nothing like big main comics that were going. Yes, have a good dinner. Susie. Well, Susie Comic's done. You can read it all. It is all posted. It has been completified. Yeah, so it's all over my Tumblr and Twitter. All of it's up. So yeah, Susie Comic's out. All of it. I was posting it all last week. It is completed. I listed it under growing pains, so shouldn't be that hard to find. I'm really thinking about trying to make a big index of all my art and stuff like that, but it's going to take me some time because apparently I cannot put it all under one big master post because it doesn't fit. At least according to Tumblr. Yeah, it's out. You can go read it. It is completion. That's why I was saying, like, oh, I don't have any more of that to post because it's all done. Is glove too big for a goddamn hands? Yeah, I gotta write up all of his text, and that's gonna take a while. Also, his boots too high. These boots aren't made for walking. He has such knobbly hands. He does. And his hair's too long. Get a haircut, sir, ma'am. What's the gender neutral term for a horror demon? A Persian guy. Knobbly hands. Aw. Sorry, it is a sad ending. I mean, at the very least, like, you know, hey, she's gonna be making friends with him soon enough. Like we see in canon, they start to become friends. Just takes a little while to get there. There's more to explain, like, why she was acting the way she is when she's arriving at Chris's place. Yay, friendship. No. She shouldn't be letting out her anger like that. She needs friends. Okay. So not want this guy to end up looking like a Gaster. This part. No. I mean, maybe was Philip's outfit that outlandish? You're like, oh, Bellows. I'm like, no, no more Bellows. Fortunately, rules is the aesthetics. Association Birdly Smirk. I guess as long as it's not SCP-682, it's something. Here was all for the Mac Tonight Association. The aesthetics. Might do like a white version of this. Let's refrigerate these. Chris with eyes is very fun. I'm just going with them showing one eye to show it's red. Oh no! And also like a slightly different haircut. Bit more floofy. That's what happens when you're evil. Your hair gets floofy. And we do get some very brief glimpses of Chris with eyes in canon. Just brief though. Everybody wants floofy hair. Oh yeah, we just don't care. Oh, evil hair floof. It is fun to have an evil hair floof time. You're like, haha, I have evil floof. Ooh, edgy dragon soda. Nice. Everyone should have their own edgy dragon soda. Sometimes you're just like, ah! Things are hard. Things would be better if I was an edgy dragon. And then you have your dragon soda for that. Come on. Chris probably had an edgy dragon soda. Checking out the How to Draw Dragons book. Or that was Azrael, I guess, doing it. This goes around stomping villages, as you should if you're an emo angry dragon. They both have evil dragon sonas. If you're like, my big dragon sona has rainbow wings and can shoot lasers. And it's the god of hyperdeath. Look at your classmate MK. Look at your classmate Susie. Like, is MK a dragon? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Chris gets to draw some real life dragons. So he's just like, what are you sketching me for? Because you're so photogenic, Susie. This looks like a heckin' guy. He's a heckin' guy. He's just your friendly, unknowable shadow demon from hell. With a friendly wave. He's just a friendly guy. All shadowy stuff. Which we will define in a bit. Birdly, take off your shirt. He's like, why yes, and see if I have nipples developing. Birdly, you're so weird. Such a weird old guy. Man, so that last one's getting me. I'm not sure if Chris would be more of an artist or if Noel would be. I think Noel definitely writes fan fiction. But I'm not sure who of them would be the more likely to draw. Well, it does seem like Asriel's the most drawing one, again, if you checked out that book. Chris would do more studies and Noel more fandom work. I could see that. She draws in, you know, the teen anime style. Sparkle dogs. Whereas Chris just draws like an eye over and over. Yeah, Chris just draws eyes everywhere. They all look slightly different. They're like, Chris, what are you doing? It's like, I'm drawing. And they don't even specify what it is they're drawing. They're just drawing. I want some drugs. Drugs are bad. This is the face of bewilderment, probably. The rules is not very good at what his task should be. Even though he has a silly accent. This creepy pasta looking face. Now I see blood dripping from it. And then there is hyper realistic blood. And the blood was slippery like ice. It's like an ice level. He's natty. He's just a creepy old dude. Look at that chin, exactly. I'm not sure what kind of accent I would give rules, but I'm not a voice actor, so I probably shouldn't be asked anyway. I'm not good with voices. over here. He makes up accents to sound cool. Like, what sounds important and posh? Accents. Let's make them up as we goes to benefit the situation. I do a good catty theory? I don't know about that. I don't know if I could do that. Speaks in a very monotone goth voice. Don't know what to do with Jockington. Well, this kind of sounds like Eeyore. Thomas Sanders. I haven't actually heard Thomas Sanders' voice in a while. There used to be those vines all over Tumblr, and then Vine exploded. It's like, ah! Stringy hair. How often does he shower? Don't ask. What accent are you doing? An accent? Cool. He just wanted to act in the play. What's going on with this collar? Don't ask. Don't know. Oh, cute. That sounds like a cute little game jam game. Think of all those cat clocks that actually have the cat eyes going back and forth. Ooh, good luck with that. And they're just talking about how I'm like, I suck at programming. I wish I was better at it, but I'm not. So good luck. Hope it goes well. I'm just a horrible old man. Very I eat kids, Stan Pines energy. Ooh, nice. That does sound tough, but it would be pretty fun. Wonder if I should try Pizza Tower sometime. I've heard that it at least feels good to play. Although then again, if I don't think I could do well at Celeste, I don't know how well I do at Pizza Tower. Yeah, he does need some better fitting clothes. The ones he has now are not great. Maybe a hairbrush too. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? That's too bad. I hope that's not the case. I hope the dev is not a pain in the butt, because that would suck. We got enough of that in the real world. Enough of that, please. Alright, we might need to add a little bit of shading, especially for all safe back there. Oh, we gotta do Chris's red eyes too. Or Peacher Man. Okay. Do a little bit of shading to help things pop out a bit, as you do. Well, I don't think World is gonna have any special colors or anything. Pizza man with his pizza fan. And then maybe we'll just do rules as lines in like white or something. That's cool. That sounds like a fun project to learn on. Oh, food's very important. Gotta make sure you get that. Again, I'm gonna get myself some food once I'm done with this. Yep, exactly. Learning is great when there is no pressure. That's some delicious noms. Alright, what did I have for Rouse? Shading again. It's like all black. Let's get rid of this one. Kind of like a smoky, billowy thing at the top here. Maybe we should take it down a little bit. Oh, it's because I have his robes like a darker color than the background. Buff cats. Everybody wants a buff cat. Or do they? I gotta figure out how I'm supposed to color Rouse in a lot of these because it's like layers of black kind of on top of each other. Very shadowy. It must be extremely buff, exactly. I might need to go a little bit darker, yet darker and all that. Yes, we can have everything stand out. Be a lot of erasing going on though. Let's see if we have time to get to the other stuff. Danker the tinker. I see what you did. I see what you did. Oh no, this is at a... I realized I was on the wrong thing. No wonder this wasn't looking right. I reduced the opacity. Everybody's got the Rouse blunt. I don't know, I never found that joke that funny. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Whatever. I just never thought it was that funny, but that's just me. We'll see what weird joke people come up with for the next chapters for Rouse to be like, haha, Rouse, but this. And I'll be like, okay. Glad you're finding that funny. Okay. What? What are you doing? Don't you do that to me. Don't you even try it. I don't want you crashing no more. Oh, it's iTunes being stupid. Update iTunes! No! How about you get out of here with that? Oh, I just realized that's my break time. I gotta stretch. Of course, you're just like, hey, look at that mess back there. Half erased. Friggin' silly. Yeah, I'm gonna take my stretch break. And this actually might be the last session I do. So, I may not get to the other two things I was gonna do today. But that's okay. I will probably get to them sometime tomorrow. Or I might do them on Tuesday or something. I don't know. Maybe if I have time, I'll do a stream on Tuesday. Just a very short one. If I can figure out what I want to do for it. But first, stretches. You gotta do stretch. Stretchy. Stretchy, stretchy. Well, I don't know if the dark fountain works for everybody. We'll see. Yeah, no, you make sure you stretch more, especially if you're working a lot. Do not do what I did. You don't want to end up like me. It's a bad place to be in. So, stretch. I'll be right back. Oh, girl. Elfie, what are you doing? Turn around. Why are you turning around? What are you doing? Okay. I do have my own apartment with a lizard who is very cute and flat and also fat. Alright, this will be our last session, I think. So we'll at least finish off the Eldritchrune stuff. And I don't know if we'll be able to get to the rest of the things, but we'll see. At least we'll finish off this stuff, and I'll probably post just the one of them today. Just to have it up. So yeah, I'm trying to space stuff out a bit. I know, she exactly lives up to her name. She is fat, she does not want to eat very healthy, and she hugs her Undyne all day. She is living up to her name in every way she can. Yeah, and she stays indoors all day too. Just like regular Ralphie's. She is so chumbly. I try to get her to exercise and she's like, no, I want to lay here and look around. She's been doing the science of how long can I lay here not doing anything. She is gathering so much data on that. More data than I possibly know what to do with. But my experiments of laying around and being a flop are going great. For this next test, I'm going to lay around and be a flop for all the time. I don't know. I mean, lizards pretty much, they eat, and they avoid trouble, and they sleep, and they hang around, and Soak up sun, but she never wants to soak up any sun. Well, maybe she was kind of doing that today when she was on my couch. She climbed up and was just pressed flat against the couch, and that's where the sun was. So maybe she was trying to get some sun. But I'm like, girl, you have a light in your enclosure that gives off UVB rays, and you do not sit out in it. It's specifically there to give you the UVBs, which you need to be healthy. I don't know, last time I took her to the vet, they were like, she looks healthy. She just never poops when she's supposed to. I don't know why. Okay. Turn this down a bit. Get rid of that. A lot of erasing going on here. That's okay. I wonder what lizard brain thoughts are. I do wonder sometimes. I wonder what she thinks. I'm like, what are you thinking? And she just kind of like tilt her head. No thoughts, head empty. Apparently they do have dreams though. Apparently all animals dream, which is pretty neat. I'm like, what's in a lizard dream? What does she dream about? I'll never know. She cannot tell me. Yeah, I do not know what the lizard brain thoughts are beyond. I'm warm. I want a bug. I want a snack. I want to be flat. Just their weird little lizard thoughts. Oh no, ooh, don't let the dog do that. No. Ooh. Yucky. That's not sanitary. Exactly. No thoughts, just vibes. Just vibing. Which, honestly, enviable. Some days you're just like, I don't want to have a thought, I just want to have vibes. Nice, warm rock lizard vibes. Yeah, it seems pretty tough to actually get dreams to go a certain direction into what you want to do. It's tough. Okay. I'm not sure how much of this I'm do, because supposed to be kind of the smoky weirdness to it. Smoky weirdness. Was he a dog that's let outdoors? Yeah, this where I'll say is fun. I feel like he is still very nice and sweet and soft-spoken, and that just kind of makes him all the creepier in this scenario. Hello. Actually, what's going on here? Maybe I should make this a multiply? No. This multiply? Yeah. Why is some of that erased and it's not? Hold on, that looks kind of weird. Let's see. Oh, that's true. Huskies do need a time outdoors. They do need that. Try to erase around his horns a bit. Oh, I want you to be have white colors. Why is that not truly white? What's going on there? Oh, it's I have an eraser on? Is that it? There we go. It's the wrong thing. Leave the spoopy Rouse. It's like, yep, that's a spoopy Rouse. I'm gonna do the red eyes for Chris, because that's a staple. Yeah. And it's one thing if he's kind of chasing them away, another thing if he's like eating them. That's a little bit gross, I would say. A little bit unsanitary, even though dogs do love to do that. They be that way. Enrichment, but please stop eating the rats. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, that is not a clean source of food. Likely. Yes, there will be text added to this later. Once I figure out everything that Rules is going to say, because it's probably a long stretch. Hello, hello, thank you for coming. Oh, I gotta do all that unpacking stuff. Yeah, this is probably going to be my last session, because I'm going to stop a little after 5 or so, once I finish this anyway. But, we didn't quite get to the other things I was going to do, including I might do a Suzelle thing. I didn't figure out how I'm going to do it. But, if I don't get to it now, there's always later. Again, I might do another stream on Tuesday if I have enough stuff I want to draw and can think of it. Whew. Otherwise, we made pretty good progress on this. You gotta do me some Suzelle. Just, again, stuff from Ask, so. I also really need to try and put together that big index page. That's going to take some time. And I need to finish Anthrofractal, too. I got most of it done, but I need to finish the rest of it. So that needs to happen tomorrow as well. I'll put all the frames together. All that goodness. Okay. And erase over here. Oh, yay, I'm glad that they're pulling you through. I'm glad you're sticking with it and having fun. Excited for later parts to get to. Ah, Chris, why do you have so many friggin' holes in your cape? Why is your cape a mess? Look at this mess up cape. It's a mess up. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be up on Tuesday. I gotta finish it. Yeah. A little bit here too. I do find this part actually kind of satisfying. Well, no, I want cake too. Shoot. Cake sounds good. I haven't had cake in a while. When was the last time I had cake, actually? Did I have any over Christmas break? I can't remember. I know we had like some brownies or something. Some kind of snacks, but I can't remember if it was cake specifically. There it is. We love us a good cake. They are delicious. Oh, that's fun. I've painted murals on walls before. It's actually a lot more difficult than it seems. Like it's fun, but it's physically challenging. You gotta really stretch, and also be careful because you're up super high and using ladders and stuff, and painting big broad strokes. So it's fun, but it's physical, more physical than drawing like on paper on stuff. I'm pulling Michelangelo. It's gotta have proper support. And also, if you're outdoors, make sure you wear your sunscreen and your hats and all that stuff. And getting sunburnt sucks. I've been outdoors too much, but I have had times where, like, okay, the last time I got really badly sunburnt was, my mom was visiting, and we went up to, Whistler, and it was, even though it was July, there was still snow on the mountains because it's high enough that there's always snow on the mountains. And I was dressed for cold weather, but I still had short sleeves, and I did not put on sunscreen. I forgot. And we were outdoors all day with me without long sleeves or sunscreen. And I hurt myself really badly, and it was in serious pain. Because even if it's snowy, the sun will still reflect off the snow and burn ya. Doing a rock piece. Oh no. So yeah, it sucked. Please wear sunscreen. I know it's one of those things where like you kind of don't think about it until it's too late. But that's why you need somebody to like yell at you and be like, "Don't forget your sunscreen." The sun is a deadly laser. Like in terms of talking about favorite Bluey episodes, I like the episode The Pool, where they get to the pool and they're like, "Yeah, we're at the pool," and then they didn't listen to Mom and didn't bring all the stuff they were supposed to bring. So I'm like, you should have brought your sunscreen. You silly doggies. Oh, ouch. Oh yeah, sometimes you get blisters as a burn. Oh, I hate those. Ooh, they suck. Hopefully they'll, you know, kind of cool off and peel off eventually. But some blisters are, exactly, boring things are important too. But some blisters are no fun. I have certainly had those, and they are ouch, ouch, ouch. Nope, put on sunscreen. Doesn't matter if your skin is darker. If you have darker skin, you still need to put on sunscreen. In fact, it's often worse because like doctors are trained to notice that kind of skin problem on white skin, but not on darker skin, but it's still an issue. So even if you are not super pale, put on sunscreen. You need to protect your skin. Like, it's fine if you're like, you know, in you know, a shady thing or something that's for a short amount of time, but if you're like out exposed to the sun for any degree of time, no matter what skin tone you have, you should put on sunscreen. Protect your skin. Again, I know it's easy to forget. I've done this multiple times in my life, and then every time I regret it. So I'm like, I'm burning, and I can't sleep because my whole skin is hurting. Yeah. Exactly. Boring things are important too. It sucks because then you don't want to think about them. So you're like, they're boring. I don't want to think about them. But you have to think about them. Because if not, then your body was like, I am now in pain, forcing you to think about this. And you're like, gosh darn it, now I have to think about it. Only worse. I don't think that's not leukemia. That's not what leukemia is. So, I think you might be thinking of a different word. Sunscreen is for future me. Exactly. It's not so much remembering for yourself, it's so future you does not be in pain. Don't be like me. Driving up the mountains being like, I don't need sunscreen. And then I was gripping the wheel really tight driving home, so we're driving, you know, mountain roads, and then I woke up the next day and I'm like, my arms are in horrible, horrible pain. Ah! It was very bad. Yeah. Again, no matter what your skin tone is, whether you're white or black or brown or anything in between, make sure you wear sunscreen if you're out for a while in the sun. Like, obviously you do want some sun exposure. You don't want to stay inside all day because that's not healthy either. Kinder Bueno. So you do want sun exposure because it's full of vitamin D's and other things which are good for your health. But if you're out for a long time in the sun, then you gotta protect yourself too. Or, you know, wear hats and long sleeves and all that stuff. Which also helps. Okay, I will do the words for this later. Let's see. It's 5 o'clock now. I'm trying to decide if I have time to squeeze in any more sketches, because this is pretty much done. But I don't know if I should start anything else. I kind of don't want to start anything else, because I'm afraid it's going to just break my flow if I start and then stop pretty quickly. And I don't want to do that. But I do have like 2 more things that I need to do. They're pretty small and short anyway. And if I don't do them tonight, I'll do them tomorrow or Tuesday. Just little doodles in the Deltarune vein. But yeah, I don't know if I want to start those right now because, again, I'm like, okay, I found stopping points. We've gotten through the flow. But yeah, we accomplished today. Got this one with Rules card. What else we got to share? We got this one with King. So we got King done. And what else we got? And we got Swatch done. Oh, and the colors. Swatch and Swatchlings. So that's probably the one I post because it's super cute. But yeah, I think that we're gonna stop there for now. It's because we got a bunch of stuff done, and the other stuff I will do in a little bit. Some fan art. Ew. Yeah, you don't want to shed like a snake. Reptiles are supposed to shed. People do not shed like that. And it's like, ew, all my stuff's coming off. Look at these little burbs. Burbs on a wire. It's going, bah, 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 squeak, squeak, squeak. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff done. A few more things. Would shedding one skin reduce dust in my house? Possibly, because most dust is shed skin. It's all coming off in tiny little bits. And also, yeah, I think my ad is gonna start soon. I'm gonna snooze it for a bit. Snooze. But yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. I'll post one of these today, and the rest will be spaced out as I finish them as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to the art stream. They're always super fun to do. Again, I might do another one on Tuesday if I've got stuff I want to do on the stream. And otherwise, these will gradually be posted. But I appreciate you all coming. Thank you guys who followed or subscribed. That's super cool of you. And this art stream will be up on YouTube sometime in the future. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. And I hope you have a great evening. I will see you all very soon. Alright, bye-bye.